Hi friends, it's the end of January 2013 and this is the show of my photographs at St. James Church in Dundas. It's a little dingy today here. It's also really windy, but I'm hoping you'll be able to see and enjoy them. These pictures are of one of the arches in the building. In fact, they're pictures of this arch right over here. The one up behind the altar. When the light's different, it's wonderful up there. You get pinks and oranges and blues and amazing colors. Over here behind the altar is the picture of the big blue glass ball that was the picture on the poster. It's the largest photograph in the show. And again, I'm not sure it's going to show up because of the light. And it's been behind the altar all through this month of Epiphany. It's worked really well, actually. Let me pull back a bit and see if we can get a better view of it there. There are the organ pipes, the back one. These are photos on the two sides of candles on the altar rail at evensong. And then the middle one is of the cruet with the wine and the water in them. Maybe not the best day, as I said, but you'll get the idea. And now we look out towards the other end of the building, facing out towards Victoria Street in Dundas, where my father was born. We'll just get a little caught on the wheelchair there. Still spinning somewhat. I can't get in here because of the chairs, but those are some shots of the organ stops on the console and of my friend Ted Verhey's fingers on the console. I just hope they show up a bit. In the top right corner, that's Ted at a piano here in the building. Here's the baptistry. Here are the balls that hang in the baptistry all through Epiphany. And you'll be seeing a picture of those at the other end of the church. I'll try and do a nice slow pan here so that you can see how everything looks in the church. And now we're heading down towards the high altar. The photos on this side, which we've seen some of already, are of the peace lilies in the background. And then there's also the double bass used here by Archdeacon Jim Sandilands, who's been the rector here for 15 years. And while these pictures were up, his resignation was announced. Here are some more of the organ. There are the keys. You won't be able to see it, but the thumb pistons 1, 2, and 3 are actually reflected in the keys. There are the pipes. There's looking back towards those pipes. Over here, there's one of an asperges. That's the branch used to reaffirm baptism. the Easter lily and the wooden cross taken from when this church burned, and the forsythia from last spring. Underneath each set are the words of one of my hymns. And over here in this corner, behind the pulpit that doesn't get used very much. Sorry, we've got to go around through the pews here, which is often tricky in the wheelchair. We'll make our way around. Here we are. Here are some in the narthex. There are the balls at the back of the church we talked about. These two are of the offering plates. With some of the hymns, I have in little holders some of my moleskin notebooks in which I'd written the hymns that are on display. You can see those, and there's the hymn. The neat thing was that this hymn was actually written sitting right here at this spot beside this pulpit while the choir was practicing one night. There. We're coming over towards the organ console now. There are the new pipes at this end. Coming by, this is where I spend part of every week teaching my organ students here. And here are the pictures beside the console, one of the altar light. That's from Christmas Eve of this year. Then this picture is of some of the Sacred Circle dancers here at St. James. And there's the verse. To go with it. Thank you for being with me on this tour of my art show. This is the nook at St. James where the children can play and be during the Sunday service. The new baptismal font, or newer. The altar from behind. And the last picture, it's probably the hardest to show, so I don't think I'll be successful, but there's a picture there as well, and one of the moleskins. Thank you for joining me in Dundas this afternoon. Have a good day.